Giants' turn to try and answer, and here's Saquon Barkley, and he is off to the races. The 30, the 20, Saquon for six. Deep to right field. Oh, baby. Put it on the scoreboard. The kid has done it again. Jordan. Open. Chicago with the lead.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to the Louis Sports Network. Sorry I'm late, guys. I know this game I've already started, so coming back late first quarter, so I apologize. Score is 31-20. Salute to everybody in the chat. Nets shooting 52%. Brooklyn Nets against Orlando Magic. We had an 11-point lead right now in the first quarter, 148 remaining. So it looks like Garrett Temple just takes it to the basket, and he misses the shot. And trying to see, somebody got the offensive rebound. And the Magic get the rebound off a Brooklyn miss, but then they turn it over. All right, so ball's taken to the basket, but the shot is missed, and looks like Terrence Ross has got it. Terrence Ross pushes the break. Actually, no, was that Terrence Ross? No, but another missed layup by the Magic. All right, here come the Brooklyn Nets. Three-pointer is shot, and it is good, and it is a 34-20 lead for the Brooklyn Nets, so they're up 14 already. Man, that's crazy. Salute to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. We got another turnover, but they was able to recover the ball. Markelle Fultz on the floor, kicks it out, three-pointer shot, but the ball is short. Let me see who was that for the Magic. So that was Vic Law, and then there's Birch. I know there's a window at 25. All right, so Brooklyn started 1 out of 10 from the three-point line. They're now 5 of 5 since then. Got to see who are the players that are on the floor. Nice ball fake, but he misses the layup. All right, so 13 takes it to the basket, draws the foul with 25 seconds remaining. Oh, B.J. Johnson. Okay, so that's B.J. Johnson. Oh, Cabarrot. That's right. Who shot the three-pointer? That's right. I remember him now. Okay, so he knocks that down. All right, so B.J. Johnson at the free throw line. Shoots the first, knocks it down, scores 34-21 early first quarter. So there's Birch giving him props, and then there's a window. Just trying to remember James Ennis. There's Gary Clark, Terrence Ross. I'm trying to remember all these guys. Jonathan Isaac, Fournier Gordon. Okay, I should be good now. And then there's Melvin Frazier, number 35. All right, B.J. Johnson shoots it, knocks it down. Score is 34-22. All right, so the ball is given, inbounded by Garrett Temple. We got 20 seconds. Brooklyn is going to get the last shot. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure you guys are sharing on your social media. Truly appreciate that. I'll be checking the chat in a second. All right, so here we go. Takes it to the basket, and he draws the foul. And let me just see who was that for Brooklyn. That was Musa. Okay, I'm starting to remember these guys now. It's just been a second. All right, so Carux. Okay, I remember. All right, so they put it. Okay, so he misses the shot, and that was the end at the buzzer. So that was Musa who took it to the basket, but he missed the shot. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, at the end of one, Musa misses the basket. Brooklyn off to a blistering start. The score at the end of one, ladies and gentlemen, is 34-22. Let's look at the stats of the first quarter. Brooklyn shot 46%, while the Magic shot 6 of 28 at 26%. We got 6 of 14 from three-point range from Brooklyn, 2 of 7 from three for the Magic. The Magic got to the line 8 times. The rebounds are about even. 9 assists for the Nets, so they really passed the ball and they made their shots. 2 blocks for the Magic, 5 steals to 3, 5 to 4 in turnovers. The Magic had 5 turnovers in the first, while Brooklyn had 4. And then Brooklyn has outscored them 12-6 with points in the paint. So let's look into the chat. Again, the like, and I would have, but I'm doing the Mavs in the game, Jay, already. So I'm going to be doing that game later on. I agree. I know that. Salute. I think the Spurs will take down the beardless Rockets and got the Suns over the. I mean, they should win. So if the Spurs lose and the Suns or the Blazers win, the Spurs are done. Shout out to Karam in the building. Shout out to Ram. I think the Suns got this. Yeah, they got that. They could, but I think Portland's gonna be. I think they'll be good. If the Grizz win and the Blazers lose, Blazers can't get the 8th seed. Well, that's the game against the Celtics, but I don't think so though. Something tells me that unless the Celtics give that game up, if the Celtics give the game up, then I think that the Grizzlies will get in. I think the Grizzlies will get in if the Celtics decide to give that game away. If the Celtics play to win and they win, then, I just think that it's unfortunate for them that it had to come down to this. Okay, now that I recognize the players there. Jamal Crawford's number 1. Garrett Temple was 17. So who was number 12? No, that was Joe Harris. Trying to see who number 10 was. Justin Anderson, right? Rodions Kurucs. He's number 9. Chris Chiosa, Tyler Johnson, Musa, Dante Hall, Jeremiah Martin. Okay, so now I'm starting to recognize some of these players. Again, guys, smash the like, hit that subscribe, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to Johnson. Appreciate you coming through. And make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel. I don't think the Grizzlies are getting in either, man. I just look at their team. They've lost pieces. They don't have Tyus Jones neither, so that's a big loss for them. It's tough. I have to admit that even though the Nets have a lot of players out and brought in some French players, they are still able to establish chemistry in the system. They haven't played badly. And no, Javon's done a pretty good job with them. So the game is on Yes, guys, if you're, trying to find out what channel is it on. So it's on Yes. So you'll be able to check it out there for those who are asking. So it's on cable. If not, it'll probably be on one of the channels on, maybe League Pass or your local sports network, whatever it is. All right, so Brooklyn, they defeated the Clippers. That was a big win for them. They're playing Orlando right now, and their last game of the season is against Portland. The playoffs start the 17th, and they play against Toronto. So they said that the playoffs are either going to be Monday or Tuesday. Oh, I'm guessing in terms of like what the playoff schedule is going to be, but they are facing Toronto in the first round because they clinched the 7th spot with the win over the Clippers. All right, so we are back. Smash that like, hit that subscribe, second quarter. All right, so here comes Markelle Fultz. And Musa gets pushed down to the ground, and we got an offensive foul on Vic Law. So Vic Law with the offensive foul. And because of that, Brooklyn gets the ball back. Just pushes off Musa. So we got Jeremiah Martin, Dante Hall. We got Musa. All right, so Jeremiah Martin gives it to Musa. Musa dribbles left, gives it back to Jeremiah Martin. He swings it to Kurucs, who then gives it back to Musa. Gets it out to Kurucs. Kurucs shoots the three-pointer, but he can't hit. Rebound is to B.J. Johnson. All right, so B.J. Johnson gets a screen for Vic Law. No, sorry, from Birch, who gives it back to Markelle Fultz. Markelle Fultz decides to shoot the three-pointer, just a little bit short. Rebound is to Kurucs, who then gives the ball to Jeremiah Martin. Gives the ball to Musa. Musa puts it behind the back, dribbles to the middle, shoots the right hand, but it looks like we got an offensive foul. And wait, is Lance Thomas in the game? Oh, yeah, he is. Lance Thomas is in the game. I don't like Lance Thomas, honestly. All right, so Markelle Fultz has got it. B.J. Johnson comes around the screen. Birch sets another screen. He gives it to him, dribbles to the middle, bumps Dante Hall, pump fakes, dribbles, puts it up, puts it in. All right, so nice play. And the score is now 34-24. Again, smash the like button, hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. All right, so Jeremiah Martin gives it to Musa. Musa dribbles right, has to stop, gives it back. Jeremiah Martin gives it right back to Musa. Musa puts the move on B.J. Johnson. Nice fake by Jeremiah Martin. He dumps it in, tries to dump it into Lance Thomas, but good defense by Markelle Fultz, anticipating the pass. Gives the ball to Vic Law. Vic Law's got Musa on him, gives the ball to Markelle Fultz. Get on screen by Birch, but Birch can't handle the pass, so the Magic turn it over. 34-24 is the score. We are early second quarter. Or blame don't Magic, tragic Magic. Jay can't stand the Magic now. All right, man. All right, so Jeremiah Martin's got it, gives it to Dante Hall on the right side. Dante's looking for him. There he is. Dribbles, Cross-court pass to Musa. Musa dribbles left, but he traveled, but they ain't called it. Karuk swings it, gives it to Jeremiah Martin, gives it to Lance Thomas. Corner three-pointer, knocks it down. Lance Thomas actually made a shot. Wow. Anyway, 37-24 Brooklyn, because Lance Thomas could really make nothing with the Knicks. And he's not even that good of a defender, honestly. Markelle Fultz puts it on the floor, dribbles with the right hand, reverse, but they said the foul was before the shot on the left side of the floor. Let's see who the foul is on. All right, but good ball movement by the Nets, though. That was very good ball movement by the Nets. That was their, I believe, 11th assist. So they had 9 assists in the first quarter. All right, Markelle Fultz gives it to B.J. Johnson. B.J. Johnson dribbles it right back to Fultz, who's got Musa on him, sets the screen, sets another screen by Birch, has to move away. Pick. He dribbles right, pulls up for the jump shot. Just a little too much arc on that shot. I think a little less, and he probably makes it. All right, rebounds to Dante Hall, gives it to Musa, dribbles right, Karuk fakes, goes behind the back, dribbles left to the middle, gives it back to Musa. Deep three-pointer, but he can't hit. Brooklyn Nets versus Orlando Magic right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Outlet pass to Vic Law. He tries to Euro step, and beautiful block by Dante Hall. The Nets come right back. Jeremiah Martin. And looks like we got a technical foul. Was it a technical foul? Yeah, it might be. Yeah, tries to get through, but beautiful help defense by Dante Hall on that recovery on the block. Yeah, so it looks like the technical foul was probably on Steve Clifford, I'm thinking. So Brooklyn knocks down the free throw, scores 38-24, excuse me. Shout out to Sam G. LeVert is proving he's a legit star. Yeah, he's played very well. Nah, it wasn't a bad move, man. You got to prove your bias aside. Jeremiah Martin gives it to Musa, swings it to Lance Thomas. Lance Thomas dribbles, gives the ball to Karuk, who then gives the ball to Musa. Dribbles right. Oh, but it gets stolen. All right, nice move. Can't get into the paint. Birch tries to get the rebound. He can't. All right, here come the Nets. Jeremiah Martin dribbles. Has to kick it out to Musa. Musa puts the ball, gets a screen, gives it to Karuk. Musa goes off ball, takes a step back three, but he can't hit the shot. And the Magic will get the ball back. A window is in the game, and Melvin Frazier's in. Okay, I just want to see who was in there now that I know. All right, so Brooklyn turns it over. Markelle Fultz has got it. Here come the Magic. 38-24 is the score. Early part of the second quarter. Fultz has got Musa on him. Tries to dribble right. Oh, just spins off of him. He's waiting. Cross-court pass to Iwindu. West dumps it into Birch. Nice handoff. And nice handoff and layup right there from Birch to Iwindu. Score is 38-26. Here comes Jeremiah Martin once again handling the basketball. Is this strange that he's 0 and then Karuk is 0-0? Just me. He gets a Dante Hall screen. Pump fakes on Birch. Has to kick it out to Musa. Gives it right back to Jeremiah Martin. Sizes up. Gives him the jab step. Dribbles to the baseline. And we got a foul on Birch. 7:44 remaining in the first half. Score is 38-26. We got a 12-point lead right now. That's for me. Thank you. Damn, remember stuff. That's for you? Yeah, that's for me. All right, the ball's given to Jeremiah Martin. Martin pumps, and looks like we got an offensive foul, was it? Yep. We got an offensive foul. All right, so we got a timeout. 7:36 remaining in the first half. Score is 38-26 in favor of the Brooklyn Nets. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Welcome once again, Sports Network here in Orlando in the bubble. Brooklyn Nets against Orlando Magic. Again, make sure to smash that like button and make sure to hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network as you guys come in. Truly appreciate that. Make sure to like the stream and make sure to share on your social media outlets. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Let's see. So No, he can't blame the injuries on that because the Nets have had probably more injuries than anybody in the bubble, though. So that's a good point. Tyler Johnson, Caris LeVert, Joe Harris have balled out in the bubble. Johnson says, I think the Nets will win the East next year easy. I don't know about easy, but they'll be contenders for the East crown. That I agree with, but I don't know if I would say easy, especially when you got the Raptors and you have the Celtics and then you have the Bucks. I don't think it's going to be that easy, Johnson, but they'll definitely be better. G Money says sports critic knows his sports, but I can't respect the injury excuse. Yes, it sucks that the Magic have. I'm not excusing it neither. Listen, Jonathan Isaac and Aaron Gordon, they're two big pieces. Don't get me wrong, but Aaron Gordon's been inconsistent. They were losing with Aaron Gordon, and they were losing with Jonathan Isaac when they were on there. So they weren't doing that much winning anyway. And I thought with the injuries the Nets have that they were able to, that the Magic would get the 7th spot, but that hasn't happened. So the Nets don't believe in the Magic. The Nets don't believe in Magic. Okay, G Money, sometimes you get a little too into it, bro. Sam G says if the Nets trade Dinwiddie, they should put LeVert as the backup point guard. He's much better with the ball in his hands. And LeVert can go off, man. The funny thing is, before he suffered that, LeVert was having a career season. He was averaging damn near 18 points per game. Oh, that's your opinion, honest. I disagree with that, G Money. That's your personal opinion. But me personally, the Disney bubble's been pretty weird. It's been pretty weird. I haven't liked it as much as I thought I would, especially with the whole no fans thing. But it's like, you're going to have to kind of get used to it. And it's probably going to be that way for next year. So the thing is, people are just happy that sports is back. But trust me, there's nothing like an arena having fans in the stands while the game is going on. I just think that the focus should be better. But it's like it's pretty much more or less the same, honestly. But 7:36 remaining in the second quarter. Hopefully we can continue to get more views and obviously more likes, man. Again, Lewis Sports Network giving you Brooklyn Nets against the Orlando Magic here in the bubble, man. Salute to everybody. What's the Dinwiddie's contract situation? I'm not sure, but I know Dinwiddie, he wants to start. That I know for sure. He definitely wants to start. He doesn't want to really be a backup. Especially because it's funny because I call him the best backup in the league, which is crazy, but that's how it that's how it's supposed to be. When you look at the makeup of the Brooklyn Nets because of how their team is put together, but he wants to start. I could put LeVert in a more prominent role with this team because as good as Dinwiddie is, Caris LeVert can do it. All right, guys, and just as I say that we're back to action, a three-pointer was hit. Don't know who shot it, but all right, so Birch gives the ball to Iwindu, shoots a jump shot. He can't hit. Rebound is to Crux, puts the ball on the floor, gives it to Musa. Musa kicks it out to Jeremiah Martin, fakes on Markelle Fultz, who has to bring it back. Good defense by Fultz, good recovery. So Crux gives the ball to Musa, screen by Dalton Hall. Crux shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. Rebound is to Birch, who then gives it to Iwindu. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe. Wesley Iwindu takes it all the way on the screen, shoots the runner, too strong. Rebound Dante Hall. Gives the ball to Lance Thomas. Can't dribble a lick. Musa wanted the three-pointer, but decided not to shoot it. Markelle Fultz, way too aggressive on that defense right there and ends up bumping Musa to the ground, and he draws the foul. Scores 41-26. Oh, wow, they're doing the halftime show. Oh, no, that's in Brooklyn. I'm like, why does it look like the bubble? I'm like, well, that's not the bubble. That's in Brooklyn. So that's at the Barclays Center. All right, so the ball's inbounded to Jeremiah Martin. Like I said, it's weird that Crux is 0-0 and Jeremiah 0. Anyway, dribbles on two guys on a double team. Vukovic is checked back in, so is DJ Augustine. Nice spin move by Lance Thomas, but he loses the basketball, and they turn it over. All right, so Melvin Frazier tries to put the move. He misses the shot. Good contest by Crux. The ball goes out of bounds, and the Magic will retain possession right here. Like I said, second quarter action, guys. Make sure to hit the like. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Lewis Sports Network giving you Magic versus Nets. All right, so DJ Augustine's got it. Gives the ball to Iwindu, who then gives it to Vukovic, one of my favorite players. Vukovic shoots a jump shot. Can't hit. Nice offensive rebound right there by Iwindu. And then lobs it right there to DJ Augustine. Loses the ball, but is able to recover the rock. Let's see what he can do. All right, he dribbles, stops, trying to look, pump fakes, uses his footwork, almost gets the bounce. Nice offensive rebound by Melvin Frazier. He puts it in, and it's a 41-28 game. Shout out to Josh Blanc. Appreciate that. All right. So Jeremiah Martin, Brooklyn is up by 15, 43-28. All right, so we get a screen by was that Melvin Frazier? Yeah, that was Melvin Frazier. Okay, they give it to Vukovic in the post, but he can't hit. Actually, no, that was Vic Law who got set the screen, but he misses and he can't get that rebound. Musa bounce pass to Dante Hall, crosses, gets to the middle, shoots a runner, and he knocks it down. Wow. And so, all right, so 45-28. Dan Jay is going in on the Magic in the chat. But anyway, Jay, to answer your question, bro, I'm doing the Trailblazers and the Mavs with D. I'm just trying to get all these games in. Josh Blanca, shout out to Josh Blanca. He says, "What's up, man? He's the GOAT." What's up, GOAT? Shout out to you, Josh. Appreciate you. Again, guys, make sure to like the video and make sure to, again, to subscribe to the Lewis Sports Network. All right, so the ball was inbounded by Gary Clark, gives it to Iwindu, who draws the foul, 4:58 remaining in the second quarter. Dinwiddie has 2 years left on his contract, getting paid $11 million a year. So that's why they're also trying to trade him. But Dinwiddie, his situation is he wants to start. Aaron Gordon is not where he should be as a player. I agree with you, Ron. And Jonathan Isaac has potential, but he's been injury prone, and that's the problem. The thing is, even with those guys together, the Magic are not that good. They lack depth. So they're a good defensive team when they're all healthy, but they're not a good offensive team. That's their issue. They lack depth. So even with inconsistent, I've said this from the get-go, he's a talented, athletic player who looks like he should be a very versatile player as Iwindu knocks down 2 free throws. But the thing is, he's been inconsistent offensively. Evan Fournier, another inconsistent offensive player. Markelle Fultz is not where he's, projected to be yet. So that's the thing. This team is basically based on potential. Nice move by Jeremiah Martin. Gets to the basket, and he scores. Scores now 47-29, 18-point lead for the Brooklyn Nets. All right, DJ Augustine has got it. Had to do the Magic game. Oh, gets into the paint. He pushed off, man. That's an offensive foul. Like, literally pushed off mean. And so the Magic turn it over. And so they're out. Karan says Dinwiddie has 2 years left. I just checked. Darren Williams on the roster. Y'all remember that, right? When he was with Brooklyn, underachieved. Billy King, yeah. I thought Darren Williams was retired. No, he retired. Jonathan Isaac's injury while the Magic stayed at 8th at best, and we got a foul as Jeremiah Martin draws the foul. So he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws with 4:25 remaining in the second quarter for the first half. Scores by 18, 47-29. Karan says, wait, I thought Darren Williams retired. Sam G says, it was from a buyout. Billy King at his best. Billy King has never really been a good GM. He never has been. Never has been, never will be. The Magic lack talent, period. If you're talking about actually trying to do something, this is not really a talented team. Like, when you look at the players, it's like they're kind of based off of potential. So it looks like we got a technical foul, and the ball is missed. I think the technical foul was on DJ Augustine. The ball don't lie. Anytime you miss the free throw, I always say the ball don't lie. All right, so Jeremiah Martin is going to go to the free throw line. Like I said, maybe Brooklyn has benefited for some of these teams, but I got to say, chemistry-wise, they've played very well. They've played very well, chemistry-wise. Again, man, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. Brooklyn Nets against the Orlando Magic in the bubble in their hometown. Wow, so the Nets go 0 for 3 from the free throw line. That's actually, no, 1 of 3. Excuse me. DJ Augustine gets a screen from Gary Clark. Gary Clark is another inconsistent player. This is team inconsistent with the Orlando Magic. All right, and a three-pointer, was that James Ennis the third? I think that was him who hit that three-pointer. So 48-32 is the score. So nice three-pointer by James Ennis the third. All right, Jeremiah Martin gives it to Lance Thomas. Lance Thomas dribbles to the basket, and he scores plus the foul. Lance Thomas actually contributing. This dude couldn't do squat for my Knicks. And they talk so high of Lance Thomas, but he couldn't do squat with my Knicks. It was crazy. All right, man. But shout out to Lance Thomas. Getting himself a couple of baskets, kind of doing his thing a little bit. Okay. Sean Marks has done a better job than Billy King ever did for the Brooklyn Nets. Anyway, Brooklyn is up 51-32. James Ennis pump fakes on Carucks. Carucks deflects it out of bounds, and they'll still get the basketball. 51-32 is the score, 19-point lead. Like, when you look at the Magic, it's just a team that's inconsistent and they lack talent. Now, I know that player from college, he has an injury, so he'll help a little bit when they come back. But the thing is, they lack depth. They don't really have scoring off the bench. Shout out to Raduni. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Shout out to Raduni. Again, guys, make sure to hit the like. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Karam says, Lance Thomas didn't do crap in OKC too. I know. Lance Thomas is he's really not that good. Jay says, nothing against the Magic, man. The Magic fans are, soft. Can't use injuries when the team above you has multiple replacement players. That's the thing, though. And I agree with you, Jay, because the Nets, they had to remake almost pretty much their whole roster. And they had to sign guys who they had no intention of signing just to fill in for them. And the fact that Brooklyn's played this well, I got to give them credit. Jock Vaughn's done a terrific job. 51-34 is the score. And looks like we got a foul. And is it on Markelle Fultz? Yes, it is. I don't know, but even in a system, Lance Thomas doesn't really show you, much. But at least with Lance Thomas, you don't have to expect much from him in the system, but just play solid defense. But even sometimes he even gets burned on defense for somebody who's supposed to be a good defender. Like you can't be getting beat like that much on defense for somebody who's supposed to be a good defender. You're not gonna always, guard your man, but at least a little more, man. Also, Nets don't have Crawford and Beasley. Exactly. They don't have Dinwiddie. They don't have KD. They don't have Kyrie. They lost Theo Pinson. Like they lost Justin Anderson. Like they've lost so many guys. And looks like we got a foul. 53-34 is the score. Brooklyn's up 19. Brooklyn is a much deeper and talented team than Orlando. They just lost a lot of players, man. Billy King was not even good with the Sixers. He sunk that team too. I know Iverson was a me, myself, and Iverson type player, but at the same time, he was never really a good GM. Markelle Fultz, nice half spin, nice reverse by Markelle Fultz. And Markelle Fultz, he's got some talent. He just has to improve his offense. He's a solid defender. Just got to improve his jump shot. I feel like that weird injury, set him back. But once he works himself, I think he's going to be a very nice, solid player in the NBA. Even though he is a number one pick. All right, so Dante Hall with the reverse. Nice play by Dante Hall. He scores. 55-36 is a score. Logan says, who do you got winning between the Nets and the Magic? So far, the Nets are winning. And Vucevic has been very inconsistent in the bubble. He should be one of the more consistent players, but he's been very inconsistent. And last year, he was a fantasy stud. And I would know because I had him in fantasy last year. So we got a foul. 2:31 remaining. It looks like we're going to have a timeout. So I don't know if the Magic called timeout or not, but we got 2:31 remaining in the first half. Scores 55-36 in favor of the Brooklyn Nets. 19-point lead for them. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. So far, the Nets are winning. I don't know who bet on who, but even with the replacement players, the Nets are outplaying the Magic right now. The Magic are just not that good of an offensive team. Too much. This is team inconsistent for a playoff team. Ron says that Billy King totally sunk the ship, but I would have to go with the Nets right now unless they blow the lead somehow, if the Magic can find a way to score all these baskets. Ron says Billy King totally sunk the Nets, leaving them with no assets. That's why what Marks and Atkinson did with the Mets was commendable. Exactly. Listen, if you're an organization, do never, ever, 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 ever hire Billy King as your general manager or president of basketball operations. He will screw your team up. Yeah, I mean, Lance doesn't really do much, man. Sorry. I was about to tell you who you look like, but I'm trying to remember who. Were you going to say Anthony Davis? because I'm gonna repeat this again. I don't look like AD. People they overrate that and over exaggerate that. If you really pay close attention to me and Anthony Davis, I look nothing like AD. But that's who they'll always say, which is to me ridiculous, honestly. Nets also lost Jordan and Prince. Let me see. Vuk needs to play well and dominate. Vukovic is too inconsistent, and I feel like the fact that because he's the main guy, see, Vukovic to me would play better if the wings of the Magic were more consistent, but because they're not, Vukovic has become a little bit much easier to defend, and then it's been even worse in the bubble. Jay says, G Money, Beasley's very overrated. Listen, Beasley was a number 2 pick. Beasley had a lot of issues. Nobody really got on Beasley. It's amazing to me that with the Heat, he never. All right, so Jacque Vaughn is actually talking about what he learned coaching in Orlando. I got to say this, as well as Jacque Vaughn has coached, he is on a much more talented team than he was with the Orlando Magic. Let's be real. The thing is, the mark of a great coach is being able to coach different style players and coach to their strengths. Oh hell no, Ron. Chill. What? Has done minimal in the league for years. Couldn't even get off of the bench for the Lakers. Jerry West basically got rid of him during the same day as the Clippers trade. Beasley, to me, he can ball, but the thing is, Beasley is a player who doesn't. He's not a structured player. He's not really a coachable player. I've noticed that from Beasley. Beasley plays street ball. Beasley is a street ball player in the NBA who just happened to go and play in college. It's not that he doesn't have talent. He has talent, but he really hasn't shown that he could be coachable. All right, nice floater by Jeremiah Martin, man. I think Jacque Vaughn, if they don't go after Greg Popovich, if the Brooklyn Nets don't go after him, I want to see Jacque Vaughn coach the Brooklyn Nets to see what he does, especially because he's got a very deep roster with him. All right, so Markelle Fultz misses the jump shot. 57-36 is the score. 21-point lead for the Brooklyn Nets. Carucks gives the ball to Lance Thomas, gives it to Dante Hall. They swing it. Jeremiah Martin wide open for 3, but he misses the shot. Rebound is to Gary Clark. No, James Ennis the third. Sorry. James Ennis dribbles all the way the length of the court. He scores. 57-38 is the score. 19-point lead. But like I said, they really didn't have anything with the Knicks. Look at how Marcus Morris played for the Knicks. That should just let you know right there. But Marcus Morris, I think, is a better player than Beasley, at least at this point right now. So Lance Thomas shoots the wide open 3. He can't hit. Rebound is to DJ Augustin. Augustin dribbles left, gets a bounce pass. We got a pump fake by Gary Clark. Kicks it out to Vukovic. Straight on 3, but he can't hit. All right, the rebound is to Carucks, who gives it to Musa. All right, so Musa gives it to Lance Thomas, who then gives the ball to Jeremiah Martin. Dribbles all the way to the middle of the floor, going left, shoots the jump shot, misses the shot. Never force him into his offhand. All right, so the ball is given to Vukovic, gives it to DJ Augustin, right side of the floor, under a minute remaining. Vukovic faces the double team. Good swing of the ball by Markelle Fultz. James Ennis the third for 3, and he gets the roll. So it is 57-41 right now, 16-point lead. Again, smash the like and hit that subscribe, guys, with the Lewis Sports Network. All right, Jeremiah Martin takes it to the basket. Nice play by Jeremiah Martin. Takes the bump and still goes to his strong hand with the left, driving left. 59-41 is the score. Billy Donovan, to me, is better than Scott Brooks, in my opinion, even though the thing is Scott Brooks got to the NBA Finals based on talent. Markelle Fultz, man, he traveled, but he ended up turning it over anyway. Musa dribbles. Wow, I'm surprised. Damn, he should have gave up that ball sooner. He would have scored. This guy would have scored. This guy, Jeremiah Martin, would have scored. All right, so we got Michael Grady, Jim Spanarkel, live from Brooklyn. First half breakdown. Where's Brooklyn at round 2? You know how they always do that. Again, guys, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to hit that subscribe button as you guys come in. We got 11 seconds remaining in the first half. Musa at the free throw line to shoot these 2 free throws. First free throw is good. 60-41 is the score. 19-point lead. All right, second free throw. Actually, he missed the first free throw, but the second free throw was good. My mistake. All right, so the score is 60-41, 11 seconds remaining. Markelle Fultz just dribbles the ball, leaves it out. Markelle dribbles all the way, takes it to the shot, shoots it off the glass, and draws a foul with 3.4 remaining. Nice aggressive move by Markelle Fultz. So he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. And ladies and gentlemen, I have a new microphone that just came in. This one is a little more professional, so I'll be showing it later on with when me and D go live later on today with the Trailblazers and the Mavericks. So that should be a fun game. Make sure you guys hit the like for that as the preview comes in. The battle between Dame and Skip. We got Dame Dollar coming tonight. So look for Dame to try to play well for this one. So we'll see. We're gonna see what happens, man. But all right, so Markelle makes the first free throw. 60-42 is the score. 3.4 remaining. All right, Markelle gets the bounce on the second free throw. Score 60-43. The ball is inbound to J.R. Martin. Crosses over, shoots it at the buzzer, but he cannot hit. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first half. So at the end of the first half, the Nets pretty much dominated this first half. So the score is at the end of the first half, 60 Nets, Magic, 17-point lead for the Nets. Make sure to hit the like and make sure to hit that subscribe. Definitely appreciate that, guys, man. First half stats coming at you from the Lewis Sports Network. Again, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to hit that subscribe as you guys come in. All right, let's look through the chat real quick. Yeah, so I don't. And Ron says, could you imagine Steve Mills with Billy King? Oh, that's a terrible combination. Steve Mills was never good for us. I can't stand Steve Mills. He was another one. Making all these excuses for the poor decisions he made in that front office. Like, get out of here, bro. Beasley was consistent was because the Knicks don't really run anything when it comes to our system with what we had as coaches, man. So he really had the green light. It's not a good constructed team. G Money says, I agree, Jay. Vaughn is a decent coach, but he never had the proper roster to win. No marijuana testing was the end of Beasley's career. Raduni says his problem was the being drafted by Miami. Sam G says Vaughn is doing an incredible job with this team, but it's very different coaching superstars. Yeah, that's going to be the question for him. How's it going to be when he coaches two superstar players, well, borderline superstar player Kyrie and superstar player Kevin Durant? That's going to be interesting. Karam says, I kind of like Billy Donovan better than Scott Brooks. And I said it before, no disrespect to Scott Brooks, but Scott Brooks rides his superstars, plays his superstars too many minutes, doesn't really emphasize ball movement like that. Billy Donovan really implements a system. Scott Brooks never really had that. He had the OKC street ball system with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. That's why, as deep as they got into the playoffs, when they faced better, well-coached teams, they didn't win. And the only time they really did that was when they actually were playing a system against San Antonio. Then they tried that street ball tactic with the Miami Heat, and they got off to so many slow starts in those NBA finals, especially at home. The difference was they got off to better starts in Miami, but they got off to slow starts in OKC. It's just weird. No, Billy Donovan, the thing is also he was afraid. I was too harsh on Billy Donovan. Now I'm cool with him. Billy D might have a ring if OKC had knocked off Golden State in 26. We don't know that, G Money. I don't know how the 2016 OKC Thunder would have played against the 2016 Cavaliers. I don't know. I just don't know. I can't say that. The Mavs are only one game back of the Jazz for the 6th seed because the Mavericks are 7th. Ron says what hurt Billy Donovan before was he was afraid or unable to coach Westbrook. Yep. It's life of being a Knicks fan. Exactly. Steve Mills is not a smart GM. Also, we hire dumb coaches, and most players don't play hard in New York. I'm glad I'm not a Knicks fan. Tell me about it. We have made the playoffs 6 times under James Dolan. 6 playoff appearances in 20 seasons. That's terrible. That's just terrible. All right, guys. So we are at the half. Again, smash the like. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network, man, giving you Brooklyn Nets and Orlando Magic. Salute to everybody that is here. It's a lot of people in the chat considering this is an early afternoon game. I mean, but it's happened before with some. The Rockets and the Spurs are playing today, but there's no James Harden, so he's not playing. We got the Celtics and the Grizzlies. I would have done that, but the thing is, there's no Jaren Jackson, there's no Tyus Jones. And the thing is also, I don't know for the Celtics is gonna sit out for that game. If Boston is, because Boston's got the number 3 seed on lock. Excuse me. But then again, Miami might be going for that third spot. So we don't know. So we're gonna have to look at the standings. All right. So for the first half, the Magic, they really got nothing going for them other than James Ennis III. He has 10 points. No other players in double figures, and Markelle Fultz has got 7. For Brooklyn, Cabarrot has 17 first half points. Jeremiah Martin's got 12. And then if you look at the stats, the Nets are at 48%. The Magic are shooting terrible. They've missed 31 of their 44 field goals at 29.5. They're only 4 of 13 from three-point range. I mean, the Nets are not better, but they've made 4 more threes than them at 8 of 28. The Magic have gone to the free throw line, and they're converting on their free throws, while the Nets have missed 4. The rebounding, Magic have more offensive rebounds, but Brooklyn are finishing their defensive rebounds off of their misses. So 25-23 total. We got 14 assists for the Nets. The Magic need to start getting on the break and start to get themselves some easy baskets to give themselves confidence for that three-point shot. That's the only way that they're going to get back in this game. Blocks about even. Steals pretty much even. Both teams. With so the turnovers is 9-8. And then the points in the paint is 24-16 in favor of Brooklyn. So those are pretty much your first half stats pretty much right now. Wes Iwundu's got 8 points. Markelle Fultz has got 7. And Vucevic, who to me is their best player, man, it's gets 5. Ironically, the Nets and the Knicks were a mini rivalry in 2013. Both teams were fun. I mean, I wish I could say that, but then it was like, it's hard for me to say just for the fact that I know it was just 2013, but I would really love for it to be a rivalry if both teams were consistently making the playoffs. Then I could really call that a true rivalry. But because both teams really never made the playoffs, that was really more so a regular season rivalry. But it's like I never really put too much stock into it, man, because if both teams were in the playoffs, I would love for these two teams to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and see who would win the Battle of New York between Manhattan and Brooklyn. That'd be lit one day. One day. That'd be a crazy Eastern Conference Finals. But until then, I can't even really consider it nothing, man, honestly. G Money says TLC. He's talking about Cabarrot. He's been a huge addition for the Nets. He was a nice little pickup for them. He was a nice little pickup for them. Again, guys, make sure to smash that like. Jay goes, but the Magic, they got injuries. Listen, man, I feel you, Jay. I feel you, bro. I understand. That's the thing. You can't. Here's the thing. I can't use that excuse, man, because look at Brooklyn. It's true, though. I agree with you, Jay, because you can't really use that excuse because look at the players that the Nets had. They had to replace their whole roster. But then I bet I know Amir's probably going to come back and it's like, but who were we really able to sign? We weren't able to get anybody and all this kind of stuff. Listen, man, I'm just keeping it real. The Magic, it's a team that's very inconsistent because I look at players like Markelle Fultz. He kind of has a pass because of his injury. But you look at Isaac, his issue is he can't stay healthy. And I look at him at best a decent offensive player unless if his offense can get better, and he is a defender, but he can't stay healthy. Aaron Gordon just got injured. His issue is with his athleticism and his versatility, he should be a better player. He's just not. He should be really, really focusing on becoming a better player for this Magic team. I feel like you can get the real best out of Vucevic if Aaron Gordon can complement him. as the wing, because he is a wing player. Shout out to Juicy Man. Appreciate you. Sup, my man. He says, I liked. Appreciate that. No doubt. Again, guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the Lewis Sports Network. Appreciate that. Again, later on today, guys, 6:30, Trailblazers against the Dallas Mavericks. I will be debuting my new microphone that I got, a little more professional. So this one I'll just have as a backup, is in case. I know this one is sensitive, but the other one I feel like I like the look, better. So, that'll be the case with that. I see my Kyle Kuzma video got 50 views. Not bad. Not bad. I want to get that one to at least 100 views on that one. All right, we're still at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. 60-43 at the half in favor of the Brooklyn Nets. They're showing the Manhattan City bikes right there at the Barclays Center. Plenty of traffic, just nobody in the arena. NBA scoreboard yesterday. Phoenix wins by 27 on OKC, but they missed a lot of players from their roster. Dallas wins by 8, 122-114. Toronto won by 8. That game got competitive a little bit at the end, but Toronto was dominating that game. Miami dominated the Pacers 114-92 by 22, and then Denver with LA, a close one, 124-121. All right, so let's look at the Eastern Conference. Milwaukee, they play Orlando. All right, so Miami or Boston. So Toronto, so the 1 and the 2 seeds are set. So it's Toronto and Brooklyn, Milwaukee and Orlando. The 3 to 6 seed has to still be determined. So that hasn't been determined yet, and it's going to be determined by Miami, Milwaukee, and Indiana. Depends on how they do in the last 1 to 2 games in the bubble. Will determine the other spots, because the Eastern Conference standings, the 3 to 6 is pretty close. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. Let's just check into the chat. Juicy said, I can't talk because I'm a Hawks fan. No, I mean, but at the very least, you're not placing, the blame on injuries, which is true. So like I said before, like I always say, if you guys have it, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Lewis Sports Network giving you the Brooklyn Nets against the Orlando Magic. Yeah, the Spurs are showing off their play. They're fighting for their playoff lives against the Houston Rockets. Is what I got to find out is if Russell Westbrook is playing in that game. If Russell Westbrook is playing, James Harden is not. That's right. So we got a 60-43 halftime score. I'm going to try to see if I can use Streamlabs for the future so that I could pretty much do the games like in the near future. Shout out to Arnis, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Thank you for coming, man. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. The Hawks are just a very young team. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say that they suck. I mean, in terms of record, yes, but they're a young team. Hopefully they'll be better. Denver could have won that game. I'm not celebrating it for the Lakers. I know the Laker fans went crazy last night, but they beat the third-string team in Denver. I know Jamal Murray came back, but they're still without Will Barton and Gary Harris. I know Gary Harris has not played well this season, but he is going to be key for them. Michael Porter Jr. The thing was the Nuggets, they had 8 players in double figures, and here's the kicker, guys. All of the Nuggets in the rotation, none of them played 30 minutes, and they still had a chance to win that game despite with the late lead. LeBron and AD played 38 minutes. That should tell you something. And yes, Kuzma did knock down the shot. I give him credit. The Lakers got the win, even though it's not necessary for them because they already locked the number 1 seed in the West. But it's a little bit concerning because they have to try to get Kyle Kuzma ready to see if he could become that consistent third scorer that they're looking for. But LeBron and AD had to play 38 minutes, while the Nuggets, they got 8 players in double figures. and no player on their team played 30 minutes. Jokic only played 26 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Let that sink in, guys. Let that sink in. He only played 26 minutes. Him and PJ Dozier, who played very well yesterday, too, I got to say, too. All right, man. Appreciate you, Juicy Man. Logan says the Nets are doing good with most of their teams missing. Even they beat the Clippers. Yeah. The Clippers, I know they've had their issues in terms of they have not had a full lineup, but the Clippers should have beaten Brooklyn. Give Brooklyn a lot of credit. They stepped up and they played very well. And so now Brooklyn is going to have to get a chance to really evaluate their team coming up. The playoffs are going to be crazy. I know I'm going to be busy, man, doing these back-to-back games. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, even though they're missing teammates. Yep. But I appreciate you, Juicy Man. Appreciate it. All right, guys, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe, man, for the Lewis Sports Network. Appreciate you guys coming through. They're just showing oh, that's a cute baby. Her name is Francesca. Oh, she's from Brooklyn. Oh, wow. She's cute. What a cute baby. God bless her. Already an update score. The Spurs are already losing to the Rockets 19-16. Already. All right, so we're getting ready for the second half. Again, guys, make sure to smash the like. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Kuz shot the ball with AD movement. Like I said on Lewis's post, Kuzma or Rondo are usually the inbounders, right? So we get started. James Ennis III misses the shot, and we got a foul right away. Looks like Tyler Johnson is in. Yep. If Vogel was going for the win, Kuzma isn't shooting with no AD movement. I didn't watch the Laker game versus the Nuggets yet. Yeah, that game was last night. Wait. All right, so we got 11:52 remaining in the third quarter. We're started. Tyler Johnson's got the basketball. Gives the ball to Cabarrot, shoots a three-pointer, knocks it down. It is a 20-point lead. 63-43 is the score. Vukovic inbounds the ball, gives the ball to Iwundu. Iwundu drives left, goes off the glass, draws the foul. All right, so let me try to see who's on the floor for Brooklyn. So it's Carux, it's Cabarrot, it's Lance Thomas. No, it's Garrett Temple, Tyler Johnson, and who is the other player for the Nets? No, it's not Musa. That's Cabarrot. Wait, is that Justin Anderson? All right, free throw is good. The foul is on Cabarrot. Iwundu makes a second free throw. Oh, no, that's Chioso. Okay. All right, smash it like it. That's subscribe. 63-44. Chioso with the basketball comes off the screen, gives it to Garrett Temple, who dumps it right into Carux. Carux gets in the post, shoots a turnaround jump shot. That's a beautiful form, man, but he missed a shot. All right, so Vukovic gives the ball to James Ennis III, gives it back to Vukovic, but he gets blocked in the paint. And we got a foul on Vukovic. And this Orlando Magic team just doesn't have enough. They're going to have to catch the Bucks by surprise. The Bucks are going to get an easy – this looks like it's probably going to be a 4-game sweep. All right, so Tyler Johnson's got it. Puts the ball on the window, kicks it out to Garrett Temple for 3, and Justin Anderson for 3. Excuse me, can't hit. I forgot Justin Anderson's number 10. Anyway, ball is given to James Ennis III. Gives it to Vukovic at the top of the key. Nice bounce pass to Gary Clark. They swing it. DJ Augustine open for 3, but he can't hit. The Magic are shooting terrible from the three-point line. All right, Chioso dribbles, kicks it out. Kicks it out to Anderson, who then gives it to Carrucks. Wide open for three is Cabarrot, but he can't hit. Rebound to James Ennis III. James Ennis goes around the screen, kicks it out to Vukovic. Straight on three, but he can't hit. Vukovic is struggling OD. 63-44 is the score, early part of the third quarter. Here comes Chris Chiozzo. Gets the ball. Oh, nice hezzy. But he has to dribble it to the left side. He's got Vukovic on him. He dribbles. Nice hesitation. Oh, nice pass. Beautiful pass to Cabarrot with the left hand. Good. That was a nice play right there. Brooklyn up 21, 65-44. Smash the like, hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. Here comes DJ Augustine, left to right crossover. Goes on the baseline. Has to bring it back out. Gives the ball to Gary Clark. Gary Clark gives it to a window who comes off a James Ennis screen. Dribbles left. He's got Cabarrot on him. Shoots a straight on three, and he knocks it down. 65-47 is the score, 18-point lead for the Brooklyn Nets. Tyler Johnson brings it back left side of the floor. Tyler Johnson takes a step back jumper on the right side of the floor, misses the shot. Rebound is to DJ Augustine. Still plenty of time, even though the Magic have not played well. Dumps the ball to Ennis. Ennis is posting on Johnson. Gives it to Vukovic. Wide open for three, and he actually knocked it down, but we got a foul call. Beautiful pass by Chiozzo. He drove baseline, drew the defense in, and was able to pass it off to a cutting Cabarrot. That was nice. And then the window comes back with a step back, and then he knocks down the three-pointer. So it looks like we got a defensive 3 seconds. Here's the free throw from DJ Augustine is good. The Magic cut the lead to 17. 65-48 is the score. Let's see if the Magic can find a way to get themselves back in this game, man. We'll have to see. All right, so the ball is inbounded to Iwundu. All right, so we got a three-pointer miss. The ball was almost tapped. That almost would have been offensive interference, but they didn't call it. No Bradley, no Rondo, right, for now. No, I feel you, Jay. All right, so Chiozzo comes off a screen, gives the ball, fakes it. Justin Anderson shoots the three-pointer, and he doesn't get the roll on the bounce. All right, rebound to Ennis, gives it to DJ Augustine, dribbles to the right side of the floor, dribbles again, and decides to get foul. And okay, so the Magic are stopping the clock. So we got a foul on Chiozzo. Chris Chiozzo with the foul. Oh, wait, but they said it was before the shot, so they said no, the ball be taken out of bounds. And we got another foul. Oh, they called an offensive foul on James Ennis? Loose ball foul? Wow. Okay. Anyway, 65-48 is the score. All right, so the ball is given to Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson dribbles all the way to the baseline, tries to kick it out, but good defense by Iwundu. And the ball will stay with the Brooklyn Nets. Again, if you guys have not, man, make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Brooklyn Nets, Orlando Magic, and the Orlando Bubble, Lewis Sports Network. Check out the thumbnail. Hope y'all appreciate that. All right, Cabarrot comes off the screen off the inbound, shoots a three-pointer. He can't hit, but the ball is tapped out to Justin Anderson. He shoots a deep straight on three, but he can't hit. And that was not a good possession by the Nets. They should be trying to move the ball like they did in the first half. Don't give the Magic life, even if they really are not shooting the ball very well. So we got a bounce pass, and looks like the Magic are going to retain possession on this. That ball looks like that bounce pass. Wait a minute. Nobody touched that ball. That ball should be Brooklyn ball. Oh, yeah. So it is Brooklyn ball. Okay. So Tyler Johnson dribbles all the way to the basket, shoots it off. He gets blocked, but Clark can't hold the ball. So the ball will go out of bounds, and Brooklyn will keep the possession with 15 on the shot clock. Nice defensive play right there by Gary Clark. All right, so Tyler Johnson looking, can't find it. Finally gives it to Carrucks. Carrucks swings it to Justin Anderson. Justin Anderson crosses over, nice move, and looks like we got a travel on him. Took too many steps when he tried to do a stutter step, hesitation move. Crosses over, and it's a wrap. So they turn it over. The Magic get the ball back. All right, so here comes DJ Augustine. Augustine, nice pump fake by James Ennis, and he draws the foul. So now with him drawing the foul, he could go to the free throw line and shoot 2 free throws. Arnis says this is like a pickup games. All the role players playing better than usually. It's a big difference when you play without fans in the empty arena. Huge difference. Yeah, you're able to focus, and this is good with the chemistry, so that by the time the rotations happen, you'll be able to be able to orchestrate your lineups, who plays what role when it comes to the rotations, because it's important for the playoffs. The playoffs begin next Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Today's August 10th. James Ennis makes 1 out of 2. 65-49 is the score. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Here comes Carux, kicks it out to Tyler Johnson for 3, but he can't hit. The Nets are starting to miss their shots, but the Magic are not taking advantage right now in this third quarter. Here comes the window. Vucevic drives left, spins right with the layup. Nice play, and the Magic are within 14. Had they made 2 of their free throws, they would be within 12. So the Magic is starting to come back. Here's Chiozzo. Chiozzo gives it to Carux. Let's see if the Magic can tighten up their defense. Looks like they're in a 3-2 to 2-3 set. All right, so the ball is split. The Nets are moving the ball fake. They give it to Carux, who pump fakes, drives to the middle, kicks it out, extra pass. The Magic are doing a good job rotating on defense. Here comes Chiozzo, fake, has to shoot a very tough shot. He can't hit, and a 24-second violation. Excellent Magic defense. That was beautiful defense by the Magic. The rotations were great. But nice move by Vucevic right here. Stop settling for the 3. Put the ball on the floor. Take it to the basket, man. All right, so the Magic come right back. Let's see what happens. All right, a timeout hasn't even been called in this quarter yet. All right, so and we got an offensive foul on Vucevic. Man, he just kind of killed the momentum right there. There was no need for you to do that, man. You got the momentum, my friend. There was no need for you to kill that. That was not good, bro. All right, so we got a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like it's 6:35 remaining. I should be right about that. 6:53, my mistake, guys. 6:53 remaining. Again, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Channel. We're giving you Brooklyn Nets against Orlando Magic in the Orlando Bubble. Truly appreciate that. All right, so the Magic, they're playing better defense in this third quarter because Brooklyn only has 5 points. The Magic only had 8, so they're not really taking advantage right now of the opportunities right now. But I said the Magic have to attack the basket if they're going to get back in this game. That's the one way I can see them coming back. So they have to do that. I feel like Vucevic needs to be on a better team, though. But don't say that to Amir, because if you say that to Amir, he'll be so mad. Oh, man. The thing is, though, the Magic, they clearly need a consistent wing player that can take over a game. They need that. That's clear. They need that in their starting lineup. And then they need to bolster their bench. They need to bolster their bench. So we are out of timeout. 6:53 remaining in the third quarter. The score is, like I said before, 65-51 in favor of the Brooklyn Nets. Smash the like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as you guys come in. Appreciate it. All right, man. So I can't wait to test out the new microphone that I have. I feel like it's going to be better than this one. I'll just have this one as a backup just in case. It's also going to help me once I start this whole remote learning thing, coming up in September. But I think having a better mic is going to be good. Kuz played with control, patience, and confidence. Nugs gave the game away by missing 2 key free throws and had a defensive breakdown on Kuz. Bobo did get burned. It was a really nice design play by the Lakers, but it goes back to what Jay said. There's better movement when AD's on the floor compared to when LeBron's on the floor. There's better movement. So Jay's right about that. So is Caris LeVert hurt? Or did they just decide to sit him out? I mean, he might have an injury. I mean, who knows? But I mean, let's see what happens, man. He did play on Sunday and had those 25 points, 27 points and 13 assists, and Joe Harris chipped in 25. But I know him and Joe are not playing this game. Well, like I said, I accidentally signed myself out. Hopefully I'm back. Yeah, am I back? It looks like I am back. Man, I apologize if that happened. Looks like it froze with the Caris LeVert. Let me just click that back. My mistake. All right, so Orlando has scored 65-53. All right, so the ball is given to Tyler Johnson. My mistake, guys. Chioso shoots a three-pointer. He actually drains it. So it went from a 12-point lead to a 15-point lead. So the score now is 68-53. Shout out to Mark. He says, how was the game score? Make sure to like the video as you guys come in. 68-53 is the score, Mark. Brooklyn is up 15. All right, so DJ Augustine has got it. Gives the ball to Gary Clark. Gives the ball to Iwundu. Iwundu gives them the steal, and Chioso goes behind the back to Tyler Johnson, and Iwundu has no choice but to foul. My problem that I have with Vucevic is he, to me, doesn't see the court very well when he gets the ball. He puts himself in a lot of bad angles to where teams could just kind of see he's not even paying attention. Chioso did take a chance, but good anticipation because he saw that Vucevic had his head turned. All right, guys. Again, make sure to like the video. All right, so we got Tyler Johnson knocks down the free throw. It is now 69-53 Nets in the third quarter. Knocks down the free throw again. It is now 70-53 Nets in the third quarter. 17-point lead. Iwundu gives the ball to Vucevic. Vucevic shoots a three, and he knocks it down. So the score now is 70-56. Magic down by 14. All right, Chioso kicks it out to Tyler Johnson. Fakes. Takes a jump shot on the baseline. Knocks it down. So Tyler Johnson scores. It's now 72-56. Vucevic gets wide open. Shoots another three, but this time he's short. All right, Justin Anderson takes it all the way to the rim, but he misses the shot. Vucevic with the outlet pass to James Ennis III. Puts the ball between his legs. Dumps the ball to Vucevic on the right block. Vucevic is looking, see what he's going to do. Gets in triple threat, then goes back to the backup. DJ Augustine fakes, dribbles left, kicks it out. Pump fake by Gary Clark. No, that was Ennis, sorry. Shoots the jump shot, but he misses the shot, and we got a foul. Let's see who the foul is on. Looks like the foul might be on Tyler Johnson. We got 4:42 remaining in the third quarter. As you can see, it's the home faithful Orlando fans here in the bubble. Karam says the Spurs came back to play with their backs against the wall. All right, that's good. I mean, the Spurs need to, man. They need to try to see if they could get that spot for that play-in. I feel like it's going to be Phoenix and Portland playing for that play-in. All right, James Ennis knocks down the first free throw. Score is 72-57. All right, so we got a 15-point lead. Brooklyn is up by 15. The closest the Magic have gotten is win 12, and they get down to single digits. Ennis at the free throw line misses the second. The Magic are killing themselves at the line right now. All right, so Chioso brings the ball up, gives the ball to, trying to see who that is. That was Sakabaru. Gives the ball to Chioso right back. Kicks it out to Musa. Musa open for three, but he can't hit. Tyler Johnson on the offensive glass. Two Magic 5-4. He can't. And Musa draws the foul. The Magic just cannot secure the defensive rebound here in this third quarter. They just cannot secure the defensive rebound in the third quarter. So Musa will now go to the line to shoot two. Musa looks like I believe he missed the first. USC 4 game for the PS4. All right, here's the second free throw. It's good. Score is 73-57. We got a 16-point lead for the Brooklyn Nets, excuse me. All right, Markelle Fultz is back into the game. So is Birch. The ball's given to Birch, who then gives the ball to Ennis, comes off a screen, goes to the middle, bounce pass, and he turns it over. Ennis just should have went up with the shot because I was on a double team. And then Cabarrot tries to pass it between the legs, but it goes off of a Magic player, and Brooklyn will retain the possession. All right, so the ball's inbounded. Chioso puts the ball between his legs on a double team, can't find anybody, loses the handle, but Cabarrot recovers it, loses it again, but then into the hands of Musa. Musa takes it to the rack and scores. Poor Magic defense, man, scores 75-57. All right, so the ball is given to Markelle Fultz. He drives all the way to the basket, but he can't hit. Rebound is to Dante Hall. Dante Hall gives it to Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson goes to the scoop layup. It's good, and the lead is back up to 20. That's just poor Magic defense, man. If you're trying to get into the game, you're going to have to do better than that, man. So we got a timeout. We got a timeout with 3:25 remaining in the third quarter. Score is 77-57 in favor of the Brooklyn Nets. Like I said before, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to like the video if you guys are new, because we're coming back with Portland Trail Blazers against the Dallas Mavericks at 6:30. So make sure to hit the like for that one. The Celtics and the Grizzlies, they play at 3 o'clock. I'm actually going to check the Spurs and the Rockets in the meantime. The Rockets are actually down by 15 right now, 45-30. So they're trailing. All right, man. So it is still in the third quarter right now, 3:25 remaining. All right. All right, so it looks like Arby's is, wait, is that Arby's? We got gyros, classic chicken, beef, and cheddar. Yeah, that's Arby's. So it looks like they're having a sale. Arby's is as usual. Wow, look at that. They're showing the jersey of Kevin Durant. They're showing the Brooklyn Nets shirt. It looks like they're showing all Nets gear. So they're just showing you the Brooklyn merchandise. Here's the court, netstore.com. Free shipping now through August 13th, which will mean you have until Thursday. All right, Timothy Luwute Cabarrot. He's played very well in this game. He's played very well. All right, so he has 22 points on 8 of 12 from the field. James Ennis is the number one scorer on the Magic right now with 12 points, 3 of 4 from the field, 5 rebounds, 2 threes. Cabarrot is 4 out of 8 from downtown, and he also has 7 rebounds. So Cabarrot has played very, very well. All right, man. So 77-57 is the score, third quarter. All right, so Markelle Fultz comes off the screen, shoots a jump shot, knocks it down. Score is 77-59. All right, so the score, so the ball is given to Musa, who then gives it to Chioso, dribbles all the way, kicks it out to Tyler Johnson, gives it back to Capital. He pump fakes, dribbles into the paint, and he draws the foul. 2:58 remaining in the third quarter. Score is 77-59 right here in the third quarter. All right, so Capital is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2, and he can draw now. He'll be able to get points 23 and 24, on this possession. Ron says unless something changes dramatically, the Nets should bring this one home, though there's a lot of time left. Yeah, 18-point lead. The Nets are starting to find their groove offensively a little bit towards the end of this third quarter. James Ennis is out. Did Vic Law come in? I think he did. Jay says Bobo's man was AD. He had to help. Kuz's man played LeBron, and there was a communication failure on the switch. Well, I said that. There was a miscommunication. I even saw that. Timothy only averages 7 points. He got 24 points in this game. Pretty much, but the Spurs need to step on the Rockets' throat. Jazz did blow a 22-point lead to the KP and Luka's less Mavs yesterday. Kuz was lucky. He usually misses, though. I agree. Here's the thing. As Markelle Fultz knocks down the jump shot, so it's 79-61. But the thing is, Donovan Mitchell, was he playing last night? Was Donovan Mitchell playing last night? Because I know he didn't play the game before. All right, 79-61. All right, so Chioso, crosses over. And what do we have here? What do we have here? Do we have a foul? That's crazy. The Nets have a chance to even their record at 500 when it looked like this team might have slipped out of the maybe get the 8th seed, but And there go the Nets assistant coaches and training staff. Okay, he didn't play last night. I mean, the Jazz, you could say, could have gotten it done or whatever. So this is why a lot of people, there's moments when there's a lot of people like trying to tune into this game, but once the playoffs, even the regular season, it's been hit or miss with how many people come through these streams. That's really just going to depend on how many subs you got and all that. But it just lets you know, man. Everybody's just really looking forward to the playoffs, and it's just kind of weird. All right, man. So we're just waiting for the ball to be inbounded because that took too long. I don't even know what they was arguing for. And looks like we got a timeout. See, I don't like when these games do that. Like they take just forever to try to call a timeout. I don't even know what was going on. The thing is, if I play the background, sound, I just don't know if they'll take down the video. So that's why I'm not even going to attempt and even try it. But 2:31 remaining in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like it's a 20-second timeout. So for those who like WNBA action, the New York Liberty take on the Los Angeles Sparks later on tonight at 10. I wonder if I were to go to a WNBA stream, how many people would be watching? I wonder. It might depend on who the person who owns the YouTube account, is. So the Nets and the Trailblazers, I'm going to be doing that game. Wait, let me check my schedule with D. Let's see if we're doing that. Let me check. Oh no, I got Dallas and Phoenix on Thursday, but I might consider to do the Nets and the Trailblazers on Thursday, just for what the Trailblazers do, and then just for what their status is. I might consider the change. But wait, what time does Dallas and Phoenix play? Let me check the schedule. Look at that. The Suns are 6-0. Raptors are 5-1. Rockets 4-1. Nets 4-2. Celtics, Pacers, Blazers, and Spurs are all 4-2. The Clippers are what? 3-4. Actually, no. The Clippers have 2 games left. They're 3-3, while the Lakers are 3-4. All right. So the ball is inbounded. Jeremiah Martin gives it to. Who was it that tried to dribble for the Nets? Anyway, pull up 3 is no good. Offensive rebound was given to Bertrand. He scored, so 79-63 is the score. Who was that? Oh, Cabarrot was the one that tried to do it. Tyler Johnson pump fakes. Gives the ball to Musa. Gets a Dante Hall screen, but they turn it over. Here come the Magic. And BJ Johnson puts it up, and he draws a foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. If the Magic could get themselves to within like 10 points, somehow, some way in the end of this third quarter, 158 remaining, the Magic have a chance to win despite the fact that this is a limited offensive team. G-Money doesn't know no D would have saw that Bobo's man was AD. Failure happened behind Bobo, man. Can't blame him if nobody's calling it out during the play. This week is important for the NBA playoff applications on the line. Free throw is good. 79-65 is the score, 14-point lead. All right, so here comes Jeremiah Martin. He then gives the ball to Dante Hall, who then gives a handoff to Tyler Johnson. He has to stop, double team, and misses. And wow, poor rotation defensively. Another score, 81-65 by Dante Hall. 16-point lead. All right, Markelle Fultz takes a step back jump shot. It's not really his game, but he misses the shot. All right, so there's a miss on his part. Tyler Johnson's got it. He floats it up, but he can't hit. Here comes Markelle Fultz, goes behind the back, takes a half spin. Nice control dribble by Markelle Fultz to be able to slow down. All right, he gives the ball to Birch. Birch decides to shoot a jump shot. Wow, nice, knocks it down. Nice soft touch by the big man on the left block. He scores, and it's 81-67. If the Magic could get themselves within 10 points, they got a chance. All right, so Dante Hall. Wow, he took a chance right there on that defensive play by Johnson, and instead he allows Musa to get to the basket. That was a bad play. And then they score again, so it's a 16-point lead, 83-67. Markelle Fultz decides to shoot an open 3, and he knocks it down. Wow, Markelle Fultz for 3, so we're down to 13, 83-70. The Clippers-Nuggets game is on Wednesday. The Thunder play the Clips on Friday. Okay. All right. Musa decides to shoot the 3-pointer. Magic, they get the ball. So we have about 4 to 5 second difference between shot clock to game clock. So if the Magic score here, they'll be down 11 or 10 points. Let's see if they get a 2 or they get a 3 on this possession. All right, so Markelle Fultz, smash it like it, that's subscribe. Markelle Fultz shoots the floater, and he knocks it down. So, guys, it's an 11-point game, 83-72. Brooklyn Nets get the last shot of the quarter. All right, Jeremiah Martin drives right, shoots over the shot, and he gets the bounce. Oh, my goodness, and we got a foul. So he gets the roll, and so instead of the Magic closing strong, Jeremiah gets the basket, and at the end of the third quarter, it's a 13-point lead. Score is Brooklyn 85 and the Magic 72 right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Smash that like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button on the Lewis Sports Network. Again, coming back at you guys with Spurs and Rock. No, not Spurs and Rockets. Sorry. Trailblazers and Mavericks. You know what? Let me check to see if Luka Doncic is playing in that game. Let me just check. Because that will tell me more so than anything if that is the case. Because if it is, all I got to do is just go to the ESPN website. Okay, I'm on. There we go. So let's go to ESPN. I want to check these injury updates. Okay. So we got Phoenix and Philadelphia. There'll be a lot of Phoenix fans that probably pull up for that. Boston and Memphis at 5, Portland and Dallas at 6:30, New Orleans and Sacramento at 9, and then Milwaukee and Washington at 9 as well. Let's click on the Portland-Dallas game. Let's look at the injury report. Here we go. Okay, now if we could just get that injury report up, that'd be great. Now, let's see. Okay, for the Dallas Mavericks, we have Seth Curry. He's not playing today. Maxi Kleber, he's probable. Finney Smith is probable. Courtney Lee is out. Dwight Powell's out. Jalen Brunson is out. And Willie Cauley-Stein are all out. So Finney Smith and Maxi Kleber are both probable. Seth Curry is completely out because he has a leg injury. All right, now for the Portland Trailblazers, that would start at P. Where we at? Hassan Whiteside is probable. Caleb Swanigan is out. Trevor Reeves is out. And Ronnie Hood is out, obviously, with the Achilles. So that's pretty much the injury report. But I'm wondering, are they going to sit Porzingis or sit Luka Doncic? So that should be interesting. Luka did sit last game, but he's probably playing in this one. So we'll see what's the update on that. The Lakers went on golfing, huh? Karam says tomorrow is the Heat first. All right, we'll see what this fourth quarter, let's see what the Magic are made of if they happen to come back in this quarter. Logan says that's a lot of injuries. Yep. It's crazy with the technology we have today. More players, to me, get hurt more today than they do back in the day. I wonder why that is. Smash like, hit the subscribe. We're ready to start the fourth quarter. 85-72 is the score. Jeremiah Martin gives the ball to Musa. Musa gives the ball to Dante Hall. Dante gives it back to Jeremiah Martin, dribbles. Nice, beautiful wraparound pass to Dante Hall for the dunk. 87-72 is the score. 15-point lead for the Brooklyn. Markelle Fultz gives the ball to B.J. Johnson. B.J. Johnson takes it all the way to the rack, and he gets called for the offensive foul. So that's a charge, and that's another turnover for the Orlando Magic. Nice job by Jeremiah Martin getting in the way to be able to draw the charge. So that was nice. All right, just as I say that, there's a miss. To bring it back on the floor, Markelle Fultz takes it all the way to the rack. He scores 13-point game, 87-74. Here come the Orlando Magic down 13. What does Brooklyn have? Jeremiah Martin gives the ball. It looks like Justin Anderson hurt himself. Musa takes a Euro step, but he can't hit the shot, and the Orlando Magic have got it. Here come the Magic coming back down the floor. Fultz gives the ball to B.J. Johnson, shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. That would have cut the lead to 10. All right, here comes Musa, gives the ball to Justin Anderson, who then gives the ball to Jeremiah Martin. Good defense by the trap, but he was able to bounce the ball off of Birch, and Brooklyn is going to retain possession. A nice job by Fultz right here, getting to the middle, drives to the cup with his strong hand and was able to lay it off the glass to cut the lead to 13. But the Magic have got to get stops. And I still say that they should attack the basket. Try to attack the paint. All right, so Musa gets the ball in the inbound. They give it to Dante Hall. Gives it back to Musa, switches, moving to his left. Gives it to Dante Hall, shoots a jumper, but it's way short. Rebound is to B.J. Johnson. Gives the ball to Markelle Fultz. Markelle Fultz dribbles, hesitates, waits, stops, pumps, gives it to Birch, who then gives it to Melvin Frazier. He shoots a three-pointer, but it's too short. These Magic players don't have enough arc on their shot. Like, the ball is barely hitting the front rim. All right, Jeremiah Martin, left to right crossover, kicks it out to Lance Thomas. Corner three. Wow, and Lance Thomas hits it. He's got 8 points, and Brooklyn goes back up to 16, 90-74. All right, so Markelle Fultz has got it. Gives the ball to B.J. Johnson. Comes around a Birch screen, shoots the baseline jumper, knocks it down. 90-76 is the score. The Magic are just having a tough time getting stops because their defense continues to get broken down by allowing Brooklyn to penetrate. So Martin hands it off to Musa. Musa goes to the middle, gives it right back to Jeremiah Martin, drives right. Musa wide open for three, and he drains it. 17-point lead for the Brooklyn Nets. 93-76 is the score. Here comes Markelle Fultz. Wow, gives the ball to B.J. Johnson, but the ball was stripped off the hands of Brooklyn, so the Magic will retain possession. Nice crossover. See, this is the problem. The penetration of Brooklyn, they keep sucking in the Magic defense, which is leaving a lot of open shots for Brooklyn. That's why they have not been able to close this game. They have to find a way to stop allowing dribble penetration. Anyway, Birch on the offensive rebound picks it up, and then he draws the foul. So he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws after getting stripped up in the air. All right, here's his first free throw. Is good. 93-77 is the score. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button. Second free throw was good. Score is 93-78. All right, Jeremiah Martin takes a half spin, gets it back out. Gives it to Lance Thomas, gives it back to him, dribbles all the way into the paint on a double team, misses the shot. They can't get the offensive rebound, and Dante Hall gets the offensive rebound, puts it in, and once again, it's back up to a 17-point lead, 95-78. Markelle Fultz crosses over, kicks it out to Iwundu. Iwundu kicks it out to Fultz. Fultz comes off a screen, decides to shoot the jumper, knocks it down. Fultz looks very confident with his jump shot right now, so that's a good sign. 95-80 is the score. 15-point lead. Musa kicks it out, gives it to Lance Thomas, who then gives it to Dante Hall, gives it back to Lance Thomas. Lance Thomas pushes off, and he gets called for the offensive foul. That's a terrible shot. It's not a good shot by Lance Thomas. He gets called for the offensive foul. But anyway, he pushed off anyway as it is. Again, guys, make sure to like the video as you guys come in. Shout out Sports Critic. Appreciate you coming through. Go check Sports Critics out if you guys haven't. Birch puts the ball on the floor. They say he got fouled while Brooklyn is contesting for a travel call. He says lots of injuries for the Magic in this game. Yep. But here's the thing, Amir. We can't use that excuse because Brooklyn had to replace a lot of dudes on the roster. So I'm sorry. Both teams are full of injuries right now. I just got to say that the pieces that Brooklyn have gotten, they've actually played very well. And with what Jacque Vaughn is, whatever he's preaching to them, it's getting them to, play very well. He's got some nice pickups. All right, so free throw is good. Let's see what the score is now. Looks like it is 95-82. So it's a 13-point lead right now. It's a 13-point lead. All right, and so we got a drop to the basket, and we got a foul. Score is 95-82, 7:43 remaining. And is Lance Thomas inbounding that ball? Nope, that was Justin Anderson. All right, Lance Thomas gives the ball to Jeremiah Martin, takes it to the rim, and he scores easy. Where was the Magic defense on that one? Lead goes back up to 15. Timeout Orlando Magic. 7:34 remaining. Score is 97-82 in favor of the Brooklyn Nets. Smash that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe as you guys come in. Yeah, but so did the Nets too, bro. Amir, so did the Nets too. They had to replace dudes on the fly. Oh man, and even when they replaced dudes ended up getting COVID and stuff, and then they had to switch those other players on the fly. So just like the Magic there's the Nets. Jay was telling me exactly what was gonna happen, man. If you had to come in, man. The best three players, it's Devin Booker, TJ Warren, and I would say maybe DeMar DeRozan. I would put Gary Trent Jr. at a close fourth. All right, guys, remember to make sure to hit the like, make sure to share this on your social media, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys have not. So we are at a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Coming back at you with the Trailblazers and the Mavericks later on. That's Basketball with D, so make sure you guys go check that out as well. It's crazy. Devin Booker is balling. He's getting some recognition. One, it's because it's in Phoenix, but it's number two, it's because Phoenix is not a good team. I mean, that's probably it. Well, those are those guys, but I'm also talking about the players that they had too, man. Oh boy. Yeah, Jamal Crawford and Beasley. Yeah, yeah. Oh man. I guess Jay was warning me. Should have never did this game. Oh damn, sure, Jay. You don't got to go there with him though. I know you guys are gonna go there, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. All right, man. So there's a Magic turnover. I'm sorry. All right, so the ball's dumped into the post of Dante Hall. Again, as always, shout out to Sports Critic. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel as always. All right, so Melvin Frazier dunks the basketball in transition. So we got a 97-84 is the score, 13-point lead. All right, Musa dumps it, and they turn it over. So Brooklyn turns it over. I see where the conversation is going, Jay. What happened is the Sports Critic used the bubble. In the regular season-wise, the Magic really have not been that good, but he just basically said the 2-0 in the bubble. But either way, I get it. But anyway, Going to the baseline. Wow, Johnson misses the easy one, but he recovers it and scores. So it's an 11-point game. So there's still time for the Magic to come back in this game. The Suns are, like I said, this kind of gave the Suns like a new season. See, Lance Thomas gets wide open for three. I think Jay is making more sense. I mean, not making more sense, but he's right. Lance Thomas looks like he benefits on the system, especially when the team is deep and there's not really less expectations. All right, so Iwundu gives the ball to Birch. Birch goes for the offensive rebound. Nice little tap in by him. So the score is 100-88. All right, so we got a double team. They kick it out. All right, so we got a crossover. Crossover by Jeremiah Martin. Tries to pass it through the double team, but can't do it. Justin Anderson with a deep three, but he can't hit. Magic have a chance to cut this down within 10. All right, so the ball is turned over by Martin. No, actually, no, not turned over. It went out of bounds. All right, so Windu. Oh, wow, he faked the handoff. That was a nice play. Gives the ball to Windu, fakes it off the pass. Was that Augustine that came back in? No, but he misses the shot. So Windu misses the shot. So 188. All right, the ball's to Musa. Musa kicks it out. Nice play by Jeremiah Martin, but he can't hit the layup. It's crazy, man. With as poorly as the Magic have played, they got a chance to still get back in this game. So Orlando again can't hit. Into the paint, shoots the jump shot and can't get it to go, but Jeremiah Martin will draw the foul, and he will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Again, as always, though, shout out to Amir. Anyway, free throw line, it is good. The score is 101-88. 4:24 remaining in this game. I do agree with you, Karam. They're going to be one of those teams in the, later down the line. All right, second free throw is good, bro. I'm not, but I just call it 102-88. Oh, wow. And Iwundu clearly pushed off and then gets called for the offensive foul. 4:20 remaining in this game. It is a 102-88 game. I wonder if they called the timeout right here, right now. I don't know if they didn't. Yes, so that was a mean push up by Iwundu right there. All right, man, 102-88. All right, so Musa takes it to the basket, but he can't hit. Here come the Magic. Down 14. And nice pull-up by Vic Law, and he knocks it down, so it's 102-90. And we got a timeout, so it's a 12-point game. Magic fans are very excited right there in the full virtual bowl thing. So we got a timeout. 102-90, 3:57 remaining in this game. Brooklyn leads by 12, 102-90. Smash the like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe on the Lewis Sports Network. I got to stop pressing that Windows key every time this thing pops up. There it is. Okay, guys. So that was the injury report. I have to leave that injury report up later on for when we did the Trailblazers and the Mavericks later on. Wow, so there was actually no... All right, let me just check. Who do we have now? Shout out to FB Sports. Appreciate you guys. Make sure to like the video. G Money says, big time facts. Suns do need more veterans and need to stay healthy. D Book and Ayton are going to be a nice duo in the future. But that depends if they keep him. And then how far is Devin Booker going to stay? Because you know that what's his face? D'Angelo Russell and Karl Anthony Towns are going to try to recruit him to try to join Minnesota. So Devin Booker has a tall task. So we're gonna have to figure out. He's gonna have to figure out what is he gonna do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are back. Score is 102-90. All right, so they're showing, is that Lance Thomas? Yeah, Lance Thomas is kneeling. So there's Cabarrot right there. So they're showing Chiosa. They're probably showing all the Black Lives Matters that all of these guys are wearing. All right, so 102-90 is the score. Just under 4 remaining in this game. All right, so we got a jump shot by, what is it, Jeremiah Martin, but he misses. But he gets called for the who actually got called for the foul on that play. G Money says, I feel bad for D'Lo. He was the talk of the town in Brooklyn. The Nets traded him away. He made big plays and carried the team on his back last year. Nets won 42 games despite starting off 8-18, which means they finished the season. That one 34-22. The Spurs are rolling over by the Rockets. I'm not really concerned about that game as it is. Jeremiah Martin's played well, 19 points. They should. The question is, will they? They should. So the ball's given to Johnson, comes off a screen, shoots the jump shot, can't hit. Rebound, Lance Thomas, gives the ball to Jeremiah Martin. I mean, considering how late I started this game, the fact that I was able to get 15 likes for this video was actually a positive thing, so that's good. All right, so Justin Anderson shoots a 3, but the ball is short, but Lance gets the offensive rebound on that long shot. All right, Jeremiah Martin drives, takes it to the basket, scores. That's just poor defense by Iwundu. Scores 106-90. All right, so the ball is dribbled, gets all the way to the paint, fakes, puts a shot up, and he scores. 106-92. 14-point lead for the Brooklyn Nets. So we got a crossover going to the middle by Jeremiah Martin, kicks it out to Musa. Musa, right corner, well, right side 3. Cannot hit. Here comes Johnson, looking, 14-point lead for Brooklyn. They give the ball to Iwundu. Iwundu takes it to the basket, misses the shot. Rebound is to Musa. Under 2 remaining. All right, so we got under 2 remaining. And looks like we got a foul. Oh, wow. So looks like Martin and Iwundu were trying to get into it for a bit. Iwundu kind of stared at him down. Let's see what happened. Oh, wait. Oh, so Jeremiah kind of leaned into him, and then he kind of pushed him, and then Iwundu kind of just walked away. Well, Iwundu was coming up to him, and then Jeremiah tried to push him off with the arm, and then his momentum actually put him into him, and then he fell down. All right, but 141 remaining. It's 106-92, 14-point lead. Yeah, so what happened was he pushed, and then his momentum kind of leaned into him. Right here. So he tried to push off, but then he grabs him. Oh, see, he grabbed him, and then he falls down like that. I see. I guess Iwundu did not like the fact that he kind of pushed off with the arm, which is why he reacted that way. All right, so we got a technical on Iwundu, or did they call a flagrant? Let's see what it is. If it's 1 free throw, I feel like that was a flagrant. I mean, it was a technical. If it's 2 free throws, it's a flagrant. All right, first free throw. Good. So, yep, it was a flagrant one. 107-92 is the score. Here's a second free throw. Good. 16-point lead. 108-92 is the score. Smash the like button. Hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. Appreciate that. But Jeremiah Martin took him off the dribble, and he just did a poor job of not staying back. All right, 108-92. So we got Iwundu back on him again. So the dribbling out the clock. We got 8 on the shot clock for the Nets. Martin passes it off to Justin Anderson for a deep 3, but he can't hit the shot. Offensive rebound to Dante Hall. He misses. Musa tries to tap it. He can't hit. And the Magic have got the basketball with 112 remaining. Here comes Iwundu, takes it all the way to the basket, and he draws the foul with 106 remaining in this game. All right, let me see how much time I have. I've got about 7 minutes. Okay, so I got about 7 minutes. They're about to do the Brooklyn Nets post-game show. Brooklyn is going to win this one. Looks like they're going to win pretty comfortably. The Magic got within. The closest they got within to was, I believe, 11 points, but they never got really closer than that. The score is 108-93, 15-point lead for the Magic. Here's the second free throw. It is good. 108-94. All right, under a minute remaining for this game. Looking up as many as 22 points. Jeremiah Martin takes a step back 3. He can't hit. Rebound is to Birch. Kicks it out to Iwundu, who dunks the basketball with 40.5 seconds remaining. Score is 108-96. All right, so 12-point lead. Jeremiah's bringing it up. We got a dribble. Let's see. Let's pay close attention to Jeremiah Martin and Iwundu, see what they do here. And so the ball's just being dribbled out, and so they're just going to turn the ball over. 16 seconds remaining, 108.96. Brooklyn is going to win this game easy. Let's just see what happens with the final score. So they're just dribbling it out. I wonder if Iwundu and Martin, I guess they didn't embrace or anything like that. So we got 5 seconds remaining. Wait, I guess we still got issues. Oh, yeah, we still got issues. Yep, they kind of trash talk. Yeah, he's not happy. You could tell him and Martin are still kind of trash talking, man. Or was there an issue with Dante Hall now? Everybody else is showing sportsmanship, just giving props. But Iwundu was not happy ever since they drew that foul. And so they might have said something to each other. Wow, you would think that G Money's a reporter with the way this dude reports his stuff. And it's like, I'm just doing the games, man. But anyway, Brooklyn wins 108.96. Yeah, Iwundu's not happy, man. Oh, he was. Wait, was he talking something to the referee? He was pointing at Musa too. I don't know what happened. So, but Iwundu's like all of a sudden picking. There's Joe Harris. But what happened though? I still want to know what happened. Yep, ladies and gentlemen. So at the end of this game, man, Orlando Magic lose this one 108-96. Brooklyn is now 5-2 in the bubble. Nets also avoid the magical season sweep. Magic have won the first 3. Okay, G Money. This is why I said that you need to start doing your own channel, man, because you become like a reporter. So I'm urging you, G Money, when you get the opportunity, start your own channel, bro. Because I noticed you got a lot to say, man. Especially when you use the metaphors, you use similes. I'm telling you, man. But still, salute to you anyway. All right, so Cabarrot was really the player of this game, ladies and gentlemen. He had 24 points, so he was the best player on the floor for them, for the Brooklyn Nets. Musa also chipped in, played well. Jeremiah Martin came in and had finished with 21 points, so he played well. The Magic really didn't have anybody going. It was really mostly James Ennis III. If you look at the Nets, winning on the road, Tyler Johnson had 14. Nets have 5 players in double figures, guys. Martin with 24 and Cabarrot with 24. Lance Thomas even chipped in 12 points, and he wasn't any use for us. My mistake, 6 guys in double figures. Musa had 17. Johnson with 14. Dante Hall with 10. Lance Thomas with 12. Jeremiah Martin with 14 for the Magic. It was 5. But some of those guys got it late. Iwundu had 18, tied with Markelle Fultz, but Vucevic struggled. 12 and 10, simple double-double. 12 for Ennis. He led all scores at the half for the Magic. Birch chipped in 12, and then Markelle Fultz had a solid 18 points in 22 minutes. I mean, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Again, continue to like the video. Continue to subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Eric Johnson. Appreciate you coming through. Guys, if you haven't, go subscribe to Eric Johnson. Go subscribe to his channel as well. His channel is about music. So if you guys are into music and he puts up a lot of classics, make sure you guys go subscribe to Eric Johnson. And make sure to give the brother some love and go subscribe to his channel, man. Try to help him grow as well. But again, guys, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share this on your social media. So I'm going to close this stream. Get ready for the Mavericks and the Trailblazers up at 6:30. For the meantime, enjoy the Rockets and the Spurs. Celtics and Grizzlies play at 5. So you already know the deal, man, for Lewis Sports Network, man. Salute to everybody in the chat as always, man. Bless up. Live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching. You already know the deal. We laugh together. We stream together. Family for life. Bless up, live, laugh, love. And I'm gone.
Right now, the Giants turn to try and answer. And here's Saquon